Hey everybody, and welcome to From My Mother's Basement, the show that celebrates being a geek. I'm Jason.
And I am Michael.
It's been a couple weeks since the last time we've been around, but then again, we kind of mentioned that was going to happen.
Turkey Day.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Also, a ton of people trying to beat each other's up for a 20% discount on God knows what out there for the day after.
Yeah, to me, was Black Friday week this year?
Well,
it was hella week. I mean, the stuff I saw online, there wasn't anything that was like, oh my god, I must have, you know. And unfortunately, nobody got trampled at the Walmart.
No, there was a couple of brawls, but that's every year though. But I'm kind of sad that my favorite morbid website was not updated for this year. BlackFridayDeathCount.com. It was not updated. Still only has everything up to 2014. But still,
well, that's actually kind of a good thing.
No, that's a very good thing. But I mean, as of last Black Friday 2014, you're looking at, what was it, 7 deaths and 98 major injuries. And I'm like, it's horrible. But I had to laugh, though, because there was a video that came out on Saturday, I believe it was. It was a comparison of how Black Friday is handled here in the States and over in the UK.
Oh, UK does Black Friday too? They don't have Thanksgiving.
They don't, but the retailers have started picking up on Black Friday. So because of that,
consumerism.
But yeah, exactly. The thing is, though, it's very, 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 very organized over there.
Oh yeah, Well, there's one to quote Arthur Dent in the movie version of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There's one thing the British know how to do. It's
queuing. Yeah, because it's literally like, okay, cool. 5 people, extra people go in. 3 people came out. Okay, 3 more people can go in. No one's rushing the store. No one's trying to get in and out. I'm sure there was probably isolated cases of that, but it's literally not like, are the front doors going to stay on their hinges before the massive onslaught of zombies rush through? So,
yeah, consumerist zombies.
It's that way all the time.
Big deals.
But even said it wasn't really that big of a big deals.
The specials that were out were, like I said, they were lame. I mean, there was some decent stuff, I suppose, in 1 or 2 areas, but the biggest cool Black Friday thing for me was there's this website called Udemy, UDEMY.com.
Okay.
It's a training site. It's kind of like edX and other things. And they do like CCNA cert training, all this other fun stuff.
Okay.
Their Black Friday sale was any of their classes for $12.
Damn.
Normally, and these are classes that are normally like 400.
And you're telling me this is like what, 7-8 days?
I told you the day I did it, but you weren't around.
Yeah, I know.
No, I got a couple of them. I picked up a Linux class. I picked up some CCNA classes. Nice. And the neat thing about Udemy is you pay for it, you have lifetime access to the videos and the source on it,
which is kind of rare because usually with those classes, like, you get it, you may have access for another 6 months, and that's about it.
Exactly. So what's cool about that is if they go, and they often will go back and update the classes.
This episode brought to you by Udemy. We wish you were sponsors.
Yeah, really. So that was the coolest of the Black Friday stuff I saw. Cyber Monday for Amazon was a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Amazon, you could do better than that. With the amount of hours you're forcing your workers to have, you can do better than that.
Yeah. But I just look at it this way, though. I think this is a semi-good thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
The sole fact that you don't have anything that literally people are going to be... They feel... Well, some people still do it for random reasons, but for Joe Random Person, you can walk around and get some basic deals, and that's about it. It's nothing like you have to skip out on Turkey Day and the day before that to get in line for something like that.
What's weird is our local Best Buy, there were people camping out on Monday.
But there was nothing really that good from them.
I know, but...
Yeah. The only thing that I've been looking on, I mean, I know everyone's different, and I know for me, there's a lot of stuff I went out there and went, I'm going to add this to my list, Dear Santa,
Yeah.
I want. And of course, every year I go through rightstuff.com because they always have their holiday sales.
Yeah, I know.
That it starts Black Friday and goes all the way to like the 12th of December, and it's like, oh god.
So that means it's still going?
It's still going.
Oh boy, I need to Right Stuff. That because Nikki and I were talking about that the other day. We're like, what was that company that does that?
Yeah, it's Right Stuff, rightstuff.com. The thing is with them is that you can order a bunch of stuff. It may not be in stock right now, but you'll get it at that deal. And they add like 50 new things like every single day. But everything from the past is still available. That's the horrible part about it.
They're not rightstuff.com. That leads me to get disc breaks.
Right, STUF, one F for stuff. Yeah. So
Bastard.
yeah, that's for like anime nerds. I mean, that's Valhalla right there, because you can get some really insane deals on anime and Blu-ray and manga and everything out there. But aside from the deals,
hell
though,
yeah, baby.
oh no, now he's distracted for the rest of the episode.
No, I'm not. I'll look at it later. There's not a lot that I'm really after, but there's a couple.
Okay. Let's get to some other stuff out there. I think aside, we'll get to Star Wars stuff in a moment.
God knows there's a lot of that.
I do have to say, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's talk about Batman.
Star Wars is so ubiquitous.
Yeah, Star Wars checkspace. Let's talk about Bats v Soups. Trailer number 2.
Yeah, it's like Superman couldn't believe that Batman was Ben Affleck.
So,
Affleck, Batman.
I will say this though, it seems like right off the bat, the trailer breaks the cardinal rule of trailers. You gave away the entire goddamn movie.
No, but that's common, and it's kind of it's going to be Batman versus Superman, and it's called Dawn of Justice.
Yes, I mean you kind of expect a lot of stuff, but here's the thing, though: you can look at the crap tons of information that's been released and all the clips and special trailers and whatnot and commercials for Star Wars. Do you have an idea of what's going on? Vaguely.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation.
They even went as so far as that all the toys that have been released already were only released because they only pertain spoilers to the first third of the movie. There's a whole 2/3 of their toys and collectibles and whatnot that they haven't even announced yet because they don't want it spoiling the movie.
Wow.
That is impressive as all hell.
Yeah.
This gives away the entire goddamn movie. And even at that point, it kind of hurts my brain because I'm like, so you use the corpse of Zod to become... Was that Doomsday? Or... I mean...
Okay, no. Full disclosure, I've only seen parts of the trailer. I haven't seen all of it.
Oh, you have not? Okay.
I've seen the thing where Soups rips off Bat's mask.
Okay.
And looks at him like, who the fuck are you? You know?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really funny. He ripped off the mask and it was, actor who played Doc Brown. Christopher Lloyd well, you got me.
It's... To try to paraphrase, bring it down as much as possible, it's obviously Batman versus Superman trying to go against each other. You actually see where you get introduced to Lex Luthor, which plays off like a pansy-ass Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, yeah, it's yeah. They really should have brought Spacey back.
Yes.
Would, Kevin Spacey, he was the one good thing about that Superman movie. Mm-hmm. Was Kevin Spacey kicked ass.
Would have been great. But then basically near the end, he goes, he finds the corpse of General Zod and puts him in this machine and whatnot, and basically turns him into Doomsday. And Doomsday starts fighting Batman.
So that actor comes back too?
Yeah, I guess it will in a couple scenes so far. Gets saved by...
Because he was on At Midnight recently.
Mm-hmm. Batman gets saved by Wonder Woman, and there's just a little scene of, is she with you? I thought she was with you. And it's the three of them going against Doomsday, and I'm like, okay, you've given away A, B, twist, and C to this.
And if I recall correctly, didn't Doomsday kill Superman?
Yeah.
That's my recollection.
I mean, he looks like Doomsday. Well, he looks like an abomination of Doomsday. I swear, you can honestly just put
Doomsday or does he turn into Darkseid? Maybe.
I don't know. I just look at it this way: the way they designed him, the CG that they use for this character, you put a mask on him, and I swear he could be the fifth Ninja Turtle from Michael Bay. No, it's literally that close. I'm just like...
I actually watched that movie recently. And I know people are going to want to shoot me, but it wasn't that bad.
I saw it in theaters, so...
I actually kind of... I mean, yes, there's some really stupid crap they did with it.
20-minute scene going down the hill with the avalanche and the
Yeah, that
semi-truck.
was just all the base explosions. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, all that was crap. But the overall movie, I like how they did good with the turtles. I have to admit.
Yeah.
The whole they were April's pets thing is bogus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's total bullshit. You know, it's like the whole thing about what they're doing with Gotham. But oh yeah, I'm current on Gotham.
You are current Gotham. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Like, I'm very, even though I'm very anti Bats versus Soups movie, I will go see it because I honestly am hoping that Ben Affleck can pull off a damn good Batman.
I honestly think he can. I mean,
That's what
I'm one
hoping
of these
for.
weirdos that liked his Daredevil.
You are one of the,
didn't
you
like
are the minority of
I
that.
didn't like the movie, but Affleck wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's you can only do so much with what you're handed.
Yeah, true.
But it's. I want to see. Have you seen the Man of Steel movie?
Yes, I have.
Okay. They already broke a couple cardinal rules in that one when he kills Zod.
Yep.
Yes, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, too bad. You're not really missing a lot. But, I mean, when he does the whole thing with Zod in there, that's, that just broke the canon of... Superman doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing for Injustice, and that it's an alternate world Superman that did that. It's...
We're going to have things like this, I'm sure, multiple
Oh,
times
God,
over.
yeah. No, there's going to be a bunch of nerd rage over this.
Well, of course. I mean, I'll pull up this one thing that's been retweeted, I forget how many dozens of times, that Doomsday looks like a Ninja Turtle with an extra chromosome.
So he's a Mongoloid Ninja Turtle?
That's Doomsday.
That's actually not that far off.
Yeah, you got the spikes, but basically you look at the face and the head style of it.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's the same CG house, too.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. But yeah.
There is similarity in the sculpting.
Compare that to Michelangelo.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
You can see there's definite similarities in the sculptability, but realistically, that Doomsday doesn't look bad.
No.
It's fairly close to accurate.
So, we'll see what happens with it.
The fact that it's Zod is kind of stupid, but...
Yeah.
Kneel before Zod. Do crunches before Zod. Do leg lifts before Zod.
Do Zod's taxes or something like that.
Well, no, the robot chicken where Zod was an aerobics instructor.
Yes. But
now jumping jack before Zod.
Well, let's jump back over to Star Wars because
less than 2 weeks out.
Yes.
I am so excited.
I have Jess and I have tickets. I know you and Nikki already have tickets.
They're right there.
Awesome. Very cool. I'll probably be framing mine, so because let's face it, what has come out in the past, let's say 5-10 years that has garnered this much, not nerd rage, but like hope and hype and
the closest?
I can't. I mean, maybe
the closest would be the Potter flicks, but the Potter flicks and maybe Lord of the Rings, but even they don't compare.
I would say maybe
Avengers was good, but not Star Wars level.
Maybe Batman Begins, maybe or Dark Knight, because
Dark Knight maybe the
Dark
Joker
Knight was hyped up.
one.
Yeah,
that one was close.
So, because this thing goes everywhere, and like you just mentioned earlier, there's freaking BB-8 on a bag of Chex Mix. It's
what's funny. There's it's either Maybelline or Lancome. I don't remember which. Mm-hmm. One of them is, and it's a high-end makeup item, is tying in with Star Wars.
Yep. Mac.
No, it's not Mac.
I've seen some Mac stuff in there.
Oh, okay. Mac may be doing it as well, but the posters I specifically saw weren't Mac.
Okay.
But it's just like, really?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's everywhere, including this little thing that Jess was actually able to pick up for me. This little BB-8 thing.
Yeah, I've seen
That's
those.
Also, it's
a
Google Cardboard. If you are a Verizon customer, you can go into your local store and get one of these for free.
Oh.
They come with like BB-8, R2D2.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, A, I'm not a Verizon customer. B, my phone's too big.
Oh yeah. Well, I put it on my brother's. He had to keep it open, just hold it together, but it still works well. But yeah, this is all. She picked this one up for free. I was like, sweet.
Cool.
I mean, granted, I have an iPhone, so I have to tweak it to work with Google Cardboard, but I don't care. Yeah, Star Wars is freaking everywhere. It's in coffee creamers, and that's just merchandise 101, though.
Oh, well, and what's funny is Lucas didn't make his money from the movies.
No, he made it all.
He made his money from the licensing.
Oh yeah. When they turned around and said like, "I want the licensing rights to all this stuff," and Fox went, "Yeah, sure," not thinking.
Yeah, because they didn't think it was going to go anywhere.
And my God, were they wrong?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But with everything that's been shown so far, we're starting to see a little bit more, but just random pieces here and there. I mean, we've already seen the theatrical trailers. There's a bunch of TV spots. There's a bunch of exclusive clips on whatever channel you're on.
Well, have you also noticed that Hamill hasn't shown up in the picture in the trailers except for his hand?
And that is deliberate.
Yeah.
He's already gone on several interviews stating that essentially he gets a giant pile of money if a certain story or a storyline, story bit, or spoiler does not come out until it's out in theaters.
They know he's a fanboy, so they bribed him.
Yeah,
that's
they
awesome.
said, if you keep your mouth shut until December 18th, you will get this giant truck that's pulling back to you with money.
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
those
that.
aren't ones.
Now, he's already kind of given away, recently, someone was asking him on Twitter, what's going on with your contractually obligated beard? And he's like, he had to shave it off for returning Flash as the trickster.
Joker.
Yeah, essentially it is.
The voice is the Joker.
It is. Well, I just love, I think it was the first or second episode with the trickster that they did the whole.
I've only seen one episode with the trickster.
Back with the younger kids.
There was the one episode of the Flash so far. Mm-hmm. I know there's one coming up with Hamill. But
that one, they had the whole whole bit.
The one that's supposed to be his kid, the knockoff guy who ends up being his protege or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they did a little Star Wars bit for that. But he mentioned in a tweet that now he has to stop shaving to prep for his role in Episode 8. And I was like, okay, look, we confirmed that you're going to be in it. We all kind of knew it was going to happen, but now we're starting to.
Others, they're. Not a lot of people remember this, but in 1986, I think it was, Hamill in an interview stated that all the leads for the Star Wars movies were contractually obligated to do another film in, I think it was 2017.
Which makes sense.
Which may mean that Episode 7 may fulfill that obligation.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it this way because Disney.
And the Hamill keeps going. Then great, somebody's got to start the Jedi Classic.
Exactly, someone has to start with this. And considering Disney's already came out several times stating, okay, starting with Episode 7, we are going to have one Star Wars movie a year. It's going to main
storyline, side story, main storyline, side story. Yeah,
I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I want to see Ahsoka live.
I'm hoping for that because
she's not a Jedi.
No, she is not. But she has been a freaking badass in Rebels, the latest version. But we can get to that.
I'm a couple episodes behind on that too.
Okay, I'll try not to spoil that at the end.
Because the stupid Apple TV won't let me watch it. It tells me to adjust my parental settings. I don't have parental settings are turned off.
That's why.
But I can go online and watch it.
Good. I highly recommend you doing so.
Yeah, the last episode I saw was the one where he got the energy generators for the basically the one with the pirate where he said his name was Lando.
Oh yeah, the thought it was. Yeah, okay, yes, that's right. With
That's the last one I saw.
okay, so you're a few episodes behind. Okay,
Mhm.
I'll try not to spoil anything at that point.
Oh, Blood Sisters. That's the one. Yeah, it was
Okay.
Blood Sisters.
I do like the fact that all the main cast is teaming up again with Omaze.com to do another charity run for things that are going to happen at the premiere.
Oh, sweet.
In order to do that, though, they had to do some promotional videos. Like, they had it before with J.J. Abrams on the set, showcasing, like...
Oh, you're talking about when Harrison Ford showed up?
Yeah, there's another one right now where Harrison Ford showed up talking to people, and people were like, what the... Yeah.
Especially, the funniest one of those, though, was Harrison Ford walks up, or they're talking to this one girl, and then they're asking, like, well, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Yes.
She's like, oh, I have to go with Padme. Harrison Ford walks by and goes, Padme? What the hell? She's like, oh, hi, Harrison. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, that was fantastic. My favorite one so far is Mark Hamill got dressed up in a new Stormtrooper outfit and went outside the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood and was telling people, hey, you should go to omaze.com/Star Wars, took pictures and whatnot. People are just taking snapshots with this guy, not knowing it's Mark Hamill inside this suit.
That's awesome.
I'm just like, once this video came out, I'm sure all these people just went, holy
son of a bitch.
Because he was just talking regular, so it was like...
And he's a little short for a Stormtrooper. They should have figured that out.
Oh, God. All right, so yeah, we'll have more Star Wars news as always, because let's face it, we're huge Star Wars nerds, and so is, at this moment, everyone else on the freaking planet.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, what else was out there? Oh, Marvel's, for Captain America, Civil War, the trailer.
Oh, God.
What's your thoughts on it?
They should have just played nice with fucking Fox and done mutant storyline.
You're not liking this drastic. I mean, it's not even this.
Well, it's not even.
The only thing you have in common.
They're still registering supers.
Yeah.
All this other stuff. Yeah, okay, I get that.
They brought in the Accords, yes.
Cap versus Tony.
Yeah.
The fact that they're fighting over Bucky.
That part was just like, really?
What the F?
I mean, they even like the same thing at the end of that trailer. I'm sorry, I have to do this. He's my friend. So was I. And I was like,
yeah, but I hate to break it to you, Stark. He was his friend 80 years ago. Yeah. You lose.
I mean, there were the Iron Man beatdown scene in the trailer was hilarious.
What the fuck was that? I mean, don't get me wrong. No. Number one, Iron Man's taken on the Hulk.
Yeah.
There is no way that would realistically happen.
Semantics.
Unless Tony's holding back.
He has to be. He's probably still in the whole, like, why are you doing this kind of style.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very cool that we finally saw in the trailer. You saw Black Panther in several scenes.
Yeah. Spidey's supposed to be in there somewhere, too.
Yes, and that was the other thing that was confirmed just recently, that Spider-Man will suit up in Civil War.
See, when I first saw the trailer and I saw that scene that you're showing right there, I honestly, because it was just a flash on, flash off, I thought it was Spidey.
Oh, you thought? Okay.
And then Nikki told me, no, that's Black Panther. I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out, because ever since this trailer came out, it finally basically told all the comic book fans, hey, everything you remember from Civil War, forget it. This is a completely different storyline.
Well, and they've said multiple times, the MCU is not the comic U.
This is very true, because let's face it, the comic U is much, much more vast. And,
well, it's also much more conflicting, because you got parallel storylines and this, that, and the other thing. Have you been keeping up on S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yes, I have.
They killed Natasha Leggero.
Yeah, and she didn't even get to take a bite of her burger either.
And Coulson's gone psycho.
Coulson gone off the deep end now. It's like, holy crap. Let's find the brother. It's like, let's use him as...
Well, the last scene of the last episode, though, really, you're going to play that game?
It was going to happen eventually, and with the way he's snapped, yeah.
Is he going to go to another magical place?
You never know. You never know, especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. I will say, though, it has been getting progressively stronger ever since the first season.
Oh, yes. No, now that it's no longer just the Sky Show,
But even then, Sky's like getting like her Inhumans crew together, and it was like, okay, I can.
Yeah, that's starting to come together. That's
I can
really
deal
cool.
with this. This will be good.
The storyline, where they're going with some of these storylines is really interesting, and the whole storyline with Lash I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
The last bit was when they first threw that in there. I was like, okay, that's kind of a twist. Doesn't really add up. But then again, we'll see how it goes in the long run. There's been several instances where in a Shield episode they'll make an announcement or a reveal of something that didn't make sense, but until like 7 or 8 or 10 episodes.
Well,
later.
and Whedon's notorious for that.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, Joss Whedon and J. Michael Straczynski are known for plant and payoff.
Oh yeah. So the only other series out there that I think does it even better than Shield, it has to be Doctor Who, because my God, those guys will plant stuff in that won't be.
They finally revealed, because there was a big conflict on among Whovians when they first announced the new Doctor, whose name is completely freaking escaping me.
Peter Capaldi.
Thank you. When they first announced Capaldi, a lot of people were like, "Hey, wait a minute! He's been in an episode before as a normal.
Yes.
What the hell?"
Yep.
And they finally revealed what that's about. Can you be any more lame? Really? I mean, I get the psychological impact portion, but come on, Moffat, you can do better than that.
Well, he has. How far back are you? Because if you're saying that just revealed, that happened 5 episodes ago or something like that. The season finale was tonight.
Was it before the Osgood?
That was before the Osgoods.
It was before. Yes. Was it part of the Osgoods episode?
No, it was before.
Okay, because I'm up to the Osgoods.
Okay, yeah, that happened before the Osgoods. That was after the Osgoods. He basically reaffirms why he is the Doctor and what his aim in life is to do. And I was like, that's probably one of his best moments as the Doctor. Capaldi is fantastic. After watching the last 2 episodes back to back for the season finale, holy crap! That ending, payoff.
I figure I'm going to burn through these here in the near future.
You're really going to have to. I'm going to try not to spoil anything, but one thing
I will finally kill Jenna Coleman.
I can't say.
No, don't say it.
I can't say.
The Impossible Girl needs to become no more.
Okay.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say anything other than
move on.
You got to. It pays off so well.
Okay.
Okay. You have to catch up, my friend.
Okay. The one episode where they put her inside a Dalek,
yes.
when Missy put her in the Dalek thing, I'm like, oh, that's a roundabout.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
That was kind of cool. Let's get to another comic thing real quick. We just to show it off. I was bringing up recently that Deadpool.
Oh, that poster.
They're starting to get a little more into the marketing aspects of hyping up this movie more so than it already has been. The fan base has basically taken everything and just ran with it.
Well, and what he's done with it has been so awesome. Ryan Reynolds has done some awesome stuff.
Great.
This Halloween video.
The Halloween video after he actually said he took one of the suits because let's face it, he's been trying to get this movie made for almost a decade.
Yeah.
So that he's a diehard, he's a true fan. And then just to show off the personality as well, they recently revealed a new international poster, which states "badass, smartass, great ass."
I love the hot pink trim on the back.
Oh yeah, you have to throw that in there. I'm just this is going to be for me. I know because I'm kind of weird. This will be a perfect Valentine's Day date movie.
Actually, given my wife, yeah.
Well, look at it this way. Jess and I last Valentine's Day, we went to go to the theaters, and what did we go see? Kingsman.
Oh, I want to see that.
You haven't seen Kingsman?
Still haven't seen Kingsman.
I have the Blu-ray.
I am so behind on movies. I mean, I haven't even seen Spectre yet.
Okay.
Life has been too busy.
Life gets in the way. I understand. Real life comes first. But yeah, this one, even though the this poster says February 4th, that's the international release time. For the United States, it will be released February 12th, 2016. And of course, they've already confirmed it will be rated R.
Yay!
It
It
needs to
should
be.
be. From the studio that sewed his mouth shut the first time for some inexplicable reason.
They will never let them forget that. Which, why should they? What was the other things real quick? Oh, yes. PlayStation Experience happened just recently up in San Francisco. Some lot of cool stuff that came out of there. One thing, the classic LucasArts game Full Throttle is getting a full remaster for not only PS Vita but also PS4.
Nice.
I remember this game came out. What was the other game that recently came out like that? Grim Fandango also got a remaster.
Yeah, they've been going back and doing a lot of. I'm waiting for them to do Day of the Tentacle. That would be hilarious. That would be awesome if they reached Day of the Tentacle.
They actually made the announcement of that, didn't they?
Did they?
Because I'll double check. But the two other things that they talked about, one was about Psychonauts.
Yes.
There's going to be a new game called Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin. And this one's going to be basically for PlayStation VR. Given how trippy Psychonauts 1 was...
but after Brutal Legend, I don't know. Or, excuse me, Brutal Legend. You got to umlaut, you got to use it.
Exactly. But here's the thing, though. Did you ever play Psychonauts, or...?
I've got it. I haven't actually played it.
Because most of the gameplay actually takes place, within these people's minds, and they go...
Right, it's Dreamscape.
Yeah, it's actually very cool. Very abstract. It works well. To throw them into a VR mode, that's going to start tripping with some people. Although, the biggest thing that I think came out, it's not the last thing they showed, but it's probably the biggest thing. They finally showed a gameplay trailer for the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes, I saw that.
It is purdy as all hell.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that's kind of got me nervous, got Nikki nervous too, is the new combat system.
It's not going to be like classic Final Fantasy VII, the turn-based system. It's going like real time.
They're going action RPG with it.
Yeah, it's very.
They're basically doing what they did in Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah,
which I'm a mixed bag of goods on it, but the quality of those graphics. Although putting Barrett in shades was hilarious. Really, why'd you name him Blade? I mean.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks gorgeous. They took a lot of visual cues from Advent Children.
Oh yeah,
which I'm perfectly
I can't
fine
wait
with.
For this movie or this game to come out. I will have it on release day somehow, some way. If I have to kill somebody.
I did laugh though at the end of it. They were like, by the way, you can play the original Final Fantasy VII port on your PlayStation 4 starting today. And I'm like, I have Final Fantasy VII on my phone. I don't need to buy it.
You have 7 on your phone?
Yeah, they have an official iOS port. The entire game is on
Actually,
iOS.
I may have it on my iPad now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's on iOS. It's on Android.
Because I've got it for PC, PS3, PSP.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's so many things.
And then the original PlayStation 2 version.
Yeah, like that old Squaresoft with the.
Oh yeah, with the chocobos running.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Good times. It's only, it's one of those things that if I'm at taking a break at work or whatnot, I'll go through a certain area and I'll maybe run some chocobos or something. Come on, it's the fact that I spent months on this game when it first came out, and now be able to relive some of those favorite moments.
Spent 6 weeks breeding a chocobo, or 3 weeks every night for 4 hours just breeding the damn chocobos. That's why. I mean, that's why I for a while had the T-shirt, licensed chocobo and breeder.
I remember you keep on telling me about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few other things they were talking about. They had a couple space shooters out there. There's a MOBA that's coming out from Epic Games, and I'm like, because I know MOBA.
I'm not sure about a MOBA on a console. Of course, I still have problems with an FPS on a console, but although Battlefront was good.
Battlefront was fun.
I mean, at least when I played it in the beta. It's the first time I played a first person in a beta that wasn't Halo. And been okay with it. Because I tried playing COD, Call of Duty. I tried playing the other ones. Just couldn't get into it. I couldn't even play Thief and on the console. It just didn't work for me. But Battlefront worked, surprisingly.
Yeah, Battlefront was fun. It was it's massively gimped, both in the online and definitely in offline mode. Now they've already announced a slew of DLC, new maps, new characters.
Well, they're supposed to be giving everybody Jakku in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, there's going to be the update for Jakku. There's going to be, but the thing is, they have a season pass. For it as well, but it's another $50-$60. And it's like some people have paid $70 for this game already.
Yeah, but that's kind of the way of things now, though. I mean,
it is. Yeah,
they're giving you, a lot of people are complaining, well, there's only 4 zones. Those are some pretty complex zones.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they're doing the DLC, I mean, they are milking the cash cow.
Well, of course they are. I mean, I don't doubt them at all. It'll be confirmed that yes, Day of the Tentacle is being remastered. It'll be coming out this March on PS4 and PS Vita.
Nice.
So,
nice. That was a fun game.
There was something else there that I saw that was actually like, okay, this could be cool. Oh, yes. Ni no Kuni 2 was announced for the PS4.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. That first game was gorgeous. And this trailer looks to be just as good, if not better.
Nice.
I know there's a bunch of other stuff that came out at the PlayStation Experience, but honestly, you'll get...
Final Fantasy VII takes it.
Yeah, it kind of really does.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII, okay, I'm done. I need to go change. I'm good. I'm spent. Show's done.
Oh, man, that would be... Yeah,
I'm forbidden from buying Battlefront for myself, but...
I will probably buy for myself after the holidays, just because...
If I don't get it for Christmas, I'm buying it.
I have to save up. I can't buy any presents just yet for myself or for friends or family. Which will let you guys know, there will not be an episode next week, mainly because I will be in New York for about 4 days. So have some it'll be relaxing. There's a couple things that'll happen with it as well, but we will get to those later on. So
nice subtle hint there.
Thank you.
Subtle as a flying mallet.
We'll see what happens with that. So. But Michael, what have you been watching lately? I know we've already talked a little bit about S.H.I.E.L.D. and whatnot. So.
I don't remember if this happened or not. When we were the last time. One thing I have done recently is I got my ham license.
Yes, you were telling me about that. Congratulations. How has that been going on so far?
It's mixed bag of goods. I mean, it's kind of neat, but I haven't quite figured out the radio fully yet. So I'm still trying to figure out this stupid Chinese radio. But it's good. It's good. Now I got to start studying for the next level.
Well, with the current one, like, what can you do? Just listen in and talk to
I can talk. I can do pretty much everything. The biggest difference between technician level, which is the one I've got, and general is you get more spectrum. You get access to more bandwidth, to more radio spectrum. That's actually the key difference between most of all 3 of the licenses. So you get a big jump in accessibility from technician to general, and then from general to extra, which is like the tippy top. There's not a lot. I mean, you don't really get as many boosts, but the stuff you can play with gets a lot more powerful.
Okay. Well, the question is, though, if you get to that next level, how much more expensive is the equipment for that at that point? How much of your room is going to be covered by ham equipment?
Well, none of it until I get a house. But I mean, the little one, I got this one. I'm probably gonna be picking up a radio for my truck at some point.
Okay.
But at this point, I'm just doing the handheld thing.
Okay.
As to what I've been watching, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
I just laughed that you and I kind of came at certain hobbies opposite. Like, you went to school for like video production and broadcasting and whatnot. I went for music performance and production, and now we're kind of like switch sides where it's like,
so who's doing what?
Yes. But what else have you been watching or doing lately? Because I know work's been taking care of most of it.
Well, let's see. I'm current on Flash. I'm actually really pleased with what Flash is doing. Although I'm not the implications from Green Arrow. I'm just as much as I love John Barrowman, what the hell? Why doesn't he change his name to Ra's al Ghul and just call it a day?
Well, he just needs a pool somewhere. Just have some green light on it.
He's leading the League of Assassins. or something there, or something very similar to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why don't you just change your name to Ra's al Ghul and get it over with? Um,
Eventually, you never know.
True enough.
Mm.
Let's see. I'm current on Gotham. A lot of people give me shit for watching it, and it's just like, you know what? There's actually some interesting storyline in there, and Inara from Serenity's in it.
Oh yeah.
She alone is reason to watch that show for me.
Well, we all have our priorities in these preferences.
There actually have been some interesting storylines, but you just have to take all the prior canon and throw most of it away.
Which
I'm considering
like
it.
Par
I'm
for the course
considering it
nowadays.
an alternate universe. I'm considering this Earth 3 because Earth 1 and Earth 2 are covered by Flash and Arrow.
True. Yeah.
So this is Earth 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Most of my other shows I'm behind 1 or 2 on.
Okay.
Do you hear that the voice actress from Shimanote died?
I did hear about that. I was like, oh, well.
So I'm sad to hear that she passed. I'm hoping it doesn't kill the series.
I'm hoping it won't. Will it though? I don't think so.
They've done it before.
I'm hoping they'll. Yeah, they've obviously done it before. My hope is that it'll just go on a hiatus for a bit, and then they'll come back.
They'll find with a new actress.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I have aside from catching up every once in a while, like on Blacklist and Doctor Who and whatnot. Usually, work is keeping me busy as of late, so the amount of
congrats on the promotion, by the way.
Yes, thank you. I did get recently promoted to manager of the department I'm in right now, so nice bump in pay and whatnot, but a lot more work, so long hours at the office, but that's fine. It is what it is. But once everything calms down after the holidays, I'm sure I'll be able to get some more time out there to play some games and watch some anime and some TV stuff. I'm watching some things here and there, nothing really that sticks out to my mind right now, but just a lot of just when I can sit down and relax, I can.
Mm-hmm.
I've already done my obligatory favorite moment of the holiday season, which is sitting down and watching my favorite Christmas movie, which is White Christmas. I'm a bit of an old soul when it comes to that. I know a lot of people will say,
good choice.
No, it has to be Die Hard or It's a Wonderful Life, and I'm like, for me, it's White Christmas. I mean, Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye. I mean,
I'm not.
Come on, the crooner. Come on.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic movie. And I can respect it. I can also respect It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not okay. If I had to pick a Christmas movie, if I really had to pick one, I'd have to go with Muppet Christmas Carol because I'm not a big Christmas fan.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoy giving gifts. I enjoy receiving gifts. Who doesn't? I enjoy the idea of what Christmas is supposed to be, but I'm not a big Christmas person. That may change when I get a house. I'll put up a big ass tree with a grip ton of lights, and I'll be the Clark Griswold of my block, complete with robots and everything.
Yeah,
AT-ATs walking across my yard, but
nowadays you don't need to have the physical prop. You can just have digital projections of everything.
That's true.
That could be actually pretty amazing.
That could be pretty epic. But so yeah, I think what's a classic movie that I will go out of my way to watch though?
I mean, me was White Christmas. If you haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I remember what I was going to bring up.
Do so. So good.
Have you been watching At Midnight lately?
I have not. I haven't. I still have it on DVR. I still have a ton of stuff to watch.
They ripped on Elf on a Shelf the other day.
Did they?
Oh my god, that little spying bastard.
Because there was a whole thing on Reddit recently of someone taking Elf on the Shelf and putting him in some really NSFW situations, let's call it that.
And then the comedians are supposed to determine how he what his report back to Santa was.
I think I had that episode recorded. I have to watch that.
You do need to watch it. It's hilarious.
I'll have to watch it before next week.
Something that was announced, but we have yet to talk about it. is, and this is like kind of old news, they're doing a new Star Trek series.
Yes, was it Paramount,
The problem
CBS, or a joint that made the announcement?
CBS.
Mm.
It's just CBS. And it's original. Was it Prime? Is what they're calling that
Yeah,
timeline?
Prime, yeah.
It's Prime timeline, but they're only releasing it online,
Yeah, I remember reading about that.
and you have to pay for their service to get it.
They'll show like the first episode on CBS, but that's about it. Everything else will be online only.
Which is I'm mixed on it because if I pay, if I were to pay CBS a subscription fee, there better not be any damn commercials.
I'm sure there will be.
Oh, of course there will be.
The way I look at it is,
or at least put it on Hulu, because I pay for Hulu. I'll watch Hulu.
Yeah. With something like Star Trek, which has an albeit faithful audience, it may not be as large as, say, like NCIS or anything like that nowadays. To mix,
you're opening yourself up for some hate mail, dude.
Oh, I'm fine with that because I'm still a Star Trek fan. Star Trek, Star Wars. I enjoyed all of it. But the thing is, though, I'm sure from a business standpoint, it makes sense for Viacom executives. They still own CBS, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah. That, hey, let's create this series that we know people are going to enjoy.
And put it on, use it as our flagship.
But use it as a flagship series to launch your online network. You already have an online streaming service, or CBS To Go or something like that.
Right. Well, CBS To Go is the service.
But the thing is, though, what's really on there except reruns of everything that's already been on TV?
Right, or new runs. I mean, the nice thing about NBC's app, because NBC finally put an app out, you could get to watch it straight out, and it's wow. But it's still got the commercials in it, which is fine.
Right.
I'm okay with that. But it's the only way I can watch Blacklist because I cut the cord.
Mm-hmm.
So. They're all trying to find the new magic formula.
Of course.
And I don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah. I know by putting them solely online, I know we'll probably limit the production value. Or limit the budget.
I don't think so.
For it. You don't think so?
I don't think so. No. Okay. Because even with Next Generation, they were paying $1 million an episode for Next Gen.
True. That was also all film stock and everything.
Well, that's true. But if they come at that with modern technologies and a decent budget,
I mean, hell, the fan series out there have some fantastic special effects out there.
Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say this, we should probably wrap this up soon because I have a puppy that needs to go outside.
I hear the puppy. Yes, puppy does not understand that there's a show going on, but that's perfectly fine. I understand.
Well, he's held it for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well then, let's go on and wrap it at that. I mean, it's a good episode. We covered a bunch of stuff. It was great to talk with you and everybody in the chat as well.
Weekend after next, we will have another show.
Yes, so that'll be on the 20th of December. So
it'll be our pre-Christmas show.
Yes.
Prep a list of all the toys you want that you're not going to get.
Do we have time for that?
Have you seen that Black Series TIE Fighter?
Yes, I have.
Oh my God, I want that. I will hang that bitch from the ceiling. Oh, man.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you guys next time for From My Mother's Basement. I'm Jason.
And I am Michael.
And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great one, everybody.
Bye.